Hey, so right now we're in the hospital for Tyler. Unfortunately, with his walking pneumonia, microplasm created a lot of sores in his mouth and his tongue and his throat where he was eating and drinking. So we had to take him. We're at Nemours right now, and so we've been at the hospital now. This is day 3. So they're looking to discharge him today, but obviously I couldn't do my big decluttering video in the laundry room because, you know, your children come first and their wellness comes first and everything is just secondary. But it's okay. I still wanted to create a video. Yes, this is me 3 days wearing the same clothes, no shower, brushed my teeth, no makeup, hair raggedy. You know, it's okay. This is the raw, real me. And that's what this channel is about. It's just life and what's going on. And that I'm very thankful and grateful that he's doing well. And it does look like that we're going to be discharged this afternoon. And I just wanted to share that with all of you. And that I definitely had some reflections while we were here. I know the audio here isn't the greatest because I'm not mic'd up. I don't have anything. It's an open space. It probably has an echo. But I did want to kind of share some insights that I had here because technically I was still decluttering when I wasn't home. Let me explain that.
So when I say that I was decluttering, even though I wasn't at home, what I mean is I was preventing new clutter from entering my house, the pre-clutter, if you will. Because being a hoarder, I remember in previous times when I was in the hospital, I would take everything home. And what I mean by that is the everything that they gave you to use. I would bring it home. I never took anything home that wasn't ours, like linens or anything like that. I've never done that. What I took home was items that they gave you to use at the hospital. And if you didn't use it, I would take it home with me because I thought, well, I paid for the hospital stay. I might as well bring it home. Like the old me would have brought these masks home, the napkins and the straw, the graham crackers, the Splenda, because I never used it. The socks, I would have totally washed them and reused them. Believe it or not, that's how bad my hoarding was. And when I knew we were going to be discharged this afternoon, I kind of felt a lot of those urges back. Like everything in this bin, I wanted to bring home with me, but I'm not going to use baby lotion or baby shampoo as much as I think I am. I'm not going to use these little swabs. I'm not going to use these little Vaseline packs. And I felt myself saying, no, we changed. We're not bringing this home. Now, the Lego set we brought home because the Children's Hospital did give it to him and he did like it. But it was just, I was being very mindful of the pre-clutter. I was decluttering potential clutter that was going to come into my house because of my behaviors that I used to have. Even in this fridge, I would have totally taken all of this home. Not the cup, because I don't know if they reused the cup, but those Gatorades, everything would have came home. But I was very mindful of making sure that no, I am not bringing this stuff home. And I'm happy to say that they did discharge Tyler, and we're just waiting for them to give us the papers. And when we came home, Miss Peppy was so happy to see us.
All right, everyone. So we got discharged. We're home. Tyler's resting. He has medication so that he can make a full recovery at home. And I'm actually really want to declutter this little section right here because we started it last week and I've been dying to get in here to reset this laundry room. And it's like, I am literally recording this the morning this video is going to air, which means I have to record this little section, then
edit it, and then have it up by this afternoon. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just go for it. But what I wanted to talk about is thank you everyone who had reached out saying about, a lot of the mailers and stuff like that. We should have a better recycling organization. And we are going to work on that. We're going to figure out a strategy, the best way to just make this look a little better, because I do have paper recyclable and regular recyclable right here. So we are going to work on that. What I want to really talk about and dive in is, as we are kind of clearing out this little section, is that you all have seen that the hoard returns in some form. Maybe not as grand as it has, but the hoard for me has always returned. And what I really realized is that the reason why it returns is because internally it is a protection mechanism that I created from childhood. Let me explain. Many of you know my childhood story of bullying and then a teenager being like very physically abused by an ex-boyfriend. Now, back then, as a child, being extremely bullied, how I dealt with it was I came home to my room and escaped. And it was always messy because I had a ton of toys, because I played with the toys all the time. And it made me feel safe because back then I couldn't process as a child the emotions that I was feeling, the pain, the bullying, and I didn't tell anyone. And because I was a child and my brain did not have the capacity to be able to process this in a healthy way, it just escaped into my room with all my stuff, because my stuff loved me, because I felt love from it, because it made me happy. And because I felt love from the stuff and the mess and the piles, that's what coded me to make me feel safe, protected from the craziness and uncertainties of the world. And that, the hoarding disorder that had continued on my entire life, that showed up in every facet of my life. And that is why you are consistently seeing these messes and piles return. It is such a deep-rooted coding of this is protecting me, and especially from last year, because last year in 2024, there was a lot of fear with my kidneys and all that. And I still have to have one more procedure coming up next week because I still have some stones in here. Not like the surgeries. I'll recover in a day. They're just going to zap it. But because of the uncertainties and because of the fear and because there was so much change last year that I didn't realize that I was subconsciously still creating messes and piles, because it's always made me feel safe. But bringing this awareness to the surface so that we can really look at it and now as an adult process all those emotions in a healthy way is how we're going to get through this. Because look, you can give me every single traditional decluttering, organizing, cleaning like routine. Sure, you can give it to me, and on the surface I can do it. But the hoarding and the clutter and the piles, that is a symptom of the root causes of those behaviors. That's why with hoarding disorder or emotional attachment to things, you gotta go deeper. It's not just a cleaning or organizing routine. You have to address the root, the cause. Why? Why do we continuously bring these piles back? And that's what this channel is focused on and bringing light to. Why do these behaviors of piles and clutter come back, and how we can break that? Now, this has to be quick because I'm on a time crunch, but I really, this month, I want to dive more deeply into those behaviors and patterns and learning how to finally break those cycles.
Now, if you've been keeping up with your 30-day decluttering challenge, please let me know in the comments section below so that I can heart it and cheer you on, because I know that you're doing amazing. And if you would like a copy of the decluttering challenge, please visit my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below. And I'm happy to show you that yes, the space in front of the door in the laundry room is completely cleared out. That was my main goal, because having a blocked door considers me a level 4 hoarding, and I'm not going backwards. We're going forward. We're finally breaking this cycle, and I'm just looking forward to these changes. And this is just a lesson that sometimes
Life happens and it doesn't go according to plan, but you can still persevere. You can continue in your baby step decluttering, chopping away at this stuff. And my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and let something go in your home today too.